To stay motivated every day, the first step is to set clear, specific goals. Goals are like the compass that guides you through life. Without them, you're navigating blindly. Many people wonder why they lack motivation, and more often than not, it's because they haven't taken the time to define what they truly want to achieve. Having clear goals gives you direction, purpose, and a roadmap to follow. Without that clarity, you can feel lost or aimless, and motivation will naturally falter. When you set clear goals, it's not just about writing down vague aspirations like "I want to be successful" or "I want to be happy." Those are too broad and abstract to provide real motivation. To make them motivating, your goals need to be specific, measurable, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying "I want to get fit," you can say "I want to lose 10 kilograms in the next 3 months by exercising 4 times a week and following a healthy eating plan." This goal is specific, measurable, and has a clear time frame. The clearer you make your goals, the easier it is to stay motivated because you know exactly what you're working towards and how to measure your progress. One important aspect of goal setting is understanding the difference between long-term and short-term goals. Long-term goals are your big dreams, the things you want to accomplish in the next 5, 10, or 20 years. These might include buying a house, becoming financially independent, or reaching a certain level of expertise in your field. However, long-term goals can often feel overwhelming because they require a lot of time and effort to achieve. This is where short-term goals come in. Short-term goals are the stepping stones that get you to your long-term destination. These are the small, actionable tasks you can accomplish in the short run, like completing a specific project, saving a certain amount of money, or finishing a course that will help you advance your career. Short-term goals provide immediate motivation because they give you quick wins and a sense of accomplishment along the way. To make your goals more effective, it's important to break them down into smaller, manageable tasks. This not only prevents you from feeling overwhelmed, but also keeps you motivated as you complete each task. For example, if your goal is to write a book, the larger goal might seem daunting. But if you break it down into smaller tasks, such as writing 500 words a day or researching 1 chapter each week, the process becomes much more achievable. Every time you check off a small task, you build momentum, and this momentum fuels your motivation to keep moving forward. It's also essential to prioritize your goals. Not all goals are equally important or urgent, so you need to focus your energy on the ones that will bring you the most significant results. For instance, if your goal is to grow your business and get in better shape, it's important to figure out which goal aligns most with your current life situation. Perhaps, for now, you may focus on advancing your career and allocate your time to improving your skills, networking, and building relationships in your field. By focusing on the most important goals at any given time, you ensure that you're not spreading yourself too thin and that your energy is directed toward the activities that will yield the most meaningful progress. Finally, one of the key components of goal setting is reviewing your progress regularly. Life is dynamic, and your goals should evolve as your circumstances and priorities change. Reviewing your goals helps you stay on track and allows you to make adjustments when needed. It's not about rigidly sticking to a plan, but about being flexible and adapting to new opportunities or challenges that arise. Regularly assessing your goals gives you the chance to reflect on your journey, celebrate the progress you've made, and fine-tune your approach to ensure continued motivation. Setting clear goals is the foundation for staying motivated. It's about knowing exactly what you want, breaking down the steps needed to achieve it, and consistently taking action. The clearer your goals are, the more likely you are to remain motivated and focused every day, and ultimately you'll see the progress that comes with deliberate effort and persistence. A positive routine is the foundation for sustained motivation. Without a well-established routine, your energy and focus may fluctuate, and it's easy to lose track of your goals. The power of a good routine cannot be overstated. It plays a critical role in shaping your daily actions and ultimately your success. When you intentionally create habits that energize you and keep you on track, you are laying the groundwork for long-term achievement. The first step in developing a positive routine is to begin your day with purpose. Jim Rohn often emphasized that how you start your day determines the rest of it. A strong morning routine is a catalyst for productivity. Rather than waking up and immediately jumping into work or distractions, it's important to take a few moments to center yourself. This could involve taking a few deep breaths, setting your intentions for the day, or reviewing your goals. A morning routine helps to mentally prepare you for the day ahead and sets a positive tone for the rest of the hours. A key element of a positive routine is physical activity. Incorporating exercise into your daily schedule is one of the most powerful habits you can form. Physical activity boosts your energy levels, enhances focus, and improves overall mental clarity. Whether it's a quick walk, a gym session, yoga, or stretching, making time for movement can dramatically increase your productivity and mood. Even if you're pressed for time, a short burst of exercise can make a significant difference in your outlook and motivation levels. Another important aspect of a positive routine is feeding your mind. Just as your body needs nourishment, so does your mind. Make it a habit to engage with material that inspires you, such as books, podcasts, or motivational videos. Jim Rohn himself was a big advocate of constant learning, often saying, "Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. Dedicate time each day to feeding your mind with information that helps you grow." Whether it's learning something new, reflecting on your goals, or simply inspiring yourself with positive thoughts, your routine should include activities that help expand your mindset. Planning and prioritizing are also key components of a productive routine. It's easy to get overwhelmed when there are numerous tasks demanding your attention. However, by taking the time to plan your day, you can ensure that your actions are aligned with your goals. Start by writing down your to-do list the night before, focusing on the most important and impactful tasks. This reduces decision fatigue in the morning and allows you to start your day with clarity. Additionally, allocate time for breaks to avoid burnout. A well-planned day doesn't mean working nonstop, but being strategic about when and how you work. Equally essential to a positive routine is reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to evaluate how things went. Jim Rohn suggested keeping a journal where you can track your progress, learn from your mistakes, and celebrate your successes. Reflecting on your day helps you identify what worked and what didn't, so you can adjust your approach accordingly. This practice of daily reflection ensures that you're always learning and evolving, making it easier to stay motivated as you see yourself improving each day. One of the most powerful aspects of a positive routine is consistency. Developing a routine is not a one-time effort, but a daily commitment. The beauty of consistency is that it gradually builds momentum. At first, it may feel like you're putting in a lot of effort for little return, but over time, the compound effect of these small actions creates big results. You don't need to make drastic changes overnight, but by sticking to your routine day after day, the positive habits become ingrained in your life. This consistency allows you to maintain your focus and energy, making it easier to stay motivated, even on tough days. A positive routine should also be flexible enough to accommodate life's inevitable changes. While consistency is crucial, it's important not to be rigid. Life happens, and some days will be more challenging than others. Having the flexibility to adjust your routine when necessary helps prevent feelings of frustration or failure. If you miss a workout or don't complete everything on your to-do list, simply adjust and keep moving forward. The key is not to let small setbacks derail your entire routine or motivation. Ultimately, the routine you create is yours to shape, and it's important to design one that suits your lifestyle and personal goals. The more personalized and meaningful your routine is, the more likely it is to stick. By starting each day with intention, making time for self-care and growth, planning your tasks wisely, and reflecting on your progress, you can develop a routine that sustains your motivation over the long term. One of the most powerful ways to stay motivated is by surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you spend your time with, the content you consume, and even the environment you're in all have a significant impact on your mindset and your ability to stay motivated. Motivation doesn't exist in a vacuum, it thrives in a positive environment. If you want to stay motivated, you have to intentionally curate your surroundings to nurture that mindset. The people you interact with on a daily basis can either lift you up or drag you down. If you're surrounded by negative individuals who constantly complain, make excuses, or discourage you from pursuing your goals, it will be incredibly difficult to maintain motivation. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This means that the attitudes, habits, and behaviors of those around you will directly influence your own. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, it's natural to start adopting that same mindset. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with individuals who are positive, motivated, and ambitious, you are far more likely to take on those same qualities. When you spend time with people who inspire you and push you to be your best, you raise your own standards. These people challenge you, offer constructive feedback, and support you during difficult times. Their successes and energy motivate you to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. You start to realize that success is not a solitary journey, but one that can be achieved with the right people by your side. It's not just about the people you interact with in person, though the content you consume also plays a significant role in shaping your mindset. In today's digital age, information is everywhere, and much of it is negative or unhelpful. The news, social media, and even entertainment can sometimes promote fear, doubt, and division. If you expose yourself to these things too much, it can drain your energy and lower your motivation. Instead, choose to consume content that uplifts and encourages you. This might include motivational videos, podcasts, books, or articles that align with your goals and values. By filling your mind with positive and empowering messages, you create a mental environment that supports your growth and keeps your motivation high. Equally important is your physical environment. The space in which you live and work has a profound effect on your mood and productivity. If you're working in a cluttered, chaotic space, it can be difficult to stay focused or motivated. On the other hand, when you create a clean, organized, and inspiring environment, it can help you feel more energized and ready to take on the day. This doesn't mean you need to have a fancy office or a perfectly arranged home. It's about creating an atmosphere that makes you feel good and supports your goals. Whether it's having a designated workspace, surrounding yourself with motivational quotes, or simply keeping your environment tidy, a positive physical space can make a big difference in maintaining motivation. Positivity is a mindset. It's about choosing to see the good, even in difficult situations. Life will always have its challenges, and it's easy to fall into a negative mindset when things aren't going your way. However, those who stay motivated are often the ones who choose to look for the lessons in setbacks, rather than dwelling on the negatives. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but a necessary part of the journey to success. By choosing to remain positive, even in tough times, you cultivate the resilience needed to keep moving forward. In essence, to stay motivated, you must surround yourself with an ecosystem of positivity people, content, environment, and mindset. Each of these elements feeds into the other, creating a supportive network that helps you stay focused and energized. Just like a plant needs sunlight and water to grow, your motivation thrives when it's nurtured by positive influences. So, take control of your surroundings. Be intentional about the people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the spaces you inhabit. This will create an environment where motivation is not only possible but inevitable. Consistency is one of the most powerful principles in achieving success, and yet it's often overlooked in the pursuit of big, flashy results. We live in a world that glorifies instant success and overnight transformations, but the truth is, real progress is a result of consistent effort over time. The power of consistency lies in its ability to compound, turning small, seemingly insignificant actions into monumental achievements. Think of consistency like a river carving its way through a mountain. At first glance, the river might seem weak or slow, but over time, it wears away the rock, creating deep valleys and shaping entire landscapes. Similarly, by committing to small actions every day, you can break through obstacles and achieve what once seemed impossible. Many people make the mistake of waiting for motivation to hit them before they take action. They think they need to feel excited and energized before doing something. However, the reality is that motivation often follows action, not the other way around. The key to staying motivated is to build a habit of consistency. When you commit to showing up every day, regardless of how you feel, you begin to build momentum. And momentum, once it's established, carries you forward, making it easier to continue even on days when you don't feel like it. Consistency doesn't require perfection. It doesn't mean that you have to give 100% every single day. What it does mean is that you need to make steady progress, no matter how small the steps may seem. In fact, some of the greatest achievements in history came from people who showed up day after day, doing the work even when they didn't see immediate results. The small steps you take today might not feel significant in the moment, but over time they add up to something much bigger than you could have imagined. Consistency is also about resilience. It's about continuing to take action even when things aren't going perfectly. Everyone faces setbacks, failures, and challenges, but instead of letting those obstacles stop you, consistency allows you to push through and keep moving forward. When you keep showing up, even in difficult times, you prove to yourself that your goals are worth pursuing no matter what. The magic of consistency also lies in its ability to create routine. Once you establish a consistent practice, it becomes automatic. You no longer need to rely on willpower or motivation because the behavior is ingrained. For instance, if you make a habit of exercising at the same time every day, it will eventually become something you do without thinking. The more you repeat a behavior, the more it becomes a part of who you are. This is why consistency is key to creating lasting change. It's not just about what you do, but about shaping your identity over time. Another important aspect of consistency is the ability to track progress. When you show up consistently, you have a clear picture of how far you've come. This visual representation of progress can be incredibly motivating and will encourage you to keep going. It's like a small win every day that pushes you to continue moving forward. In summary, consistency is not about making huge strides all at once. It's about showing up every single day, doing the work, and trusting the process. It's the small, consistent actions that lead to big results, and it's through consistency that you build the momentum needed to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. When motivation starts to fade, one of the most powerful tools you have in your arsenal is the ability to reconnect with your why. This why is the deeper purpose behind your goals, the reason you set out on this journey in the first place. It's the fuel that powers you through difficult times when challenges seem insurmountable. Without a strong why, it's easy to lose direction and give up when things get tough. Your why is more than just a surface-level goal like I want to be successful or I want to make money. It's the deeper emotional drive, the root of your passion, and the source of your energy. It's about understanding what motivates you at your core and aligning your actions with those deeply held beliefs and desires. When your why is clear, it becomes your guiding star, something to return to when the days feel long and your motivation is running low. Take a moment to think about why you started your journey. What is it that first sparked your desire to make a change in your life? Was it the vision of a better future for yourself or your family? Was it the desire to make a positive impact on the world or to build something that lasts? This deeper purpose is what keeps you grounded and focused on the bigger picture when day-to-day obstacles seem overwhelming. Sometimes the demands of daily life or the setbacks we face can obscure our why. It's easy to get lost in the grind, constantly putting out fires and reacting to what comes your way. In such moments, your vision for the future can start to fade into the background. That's when it's time to pause, reflect, and rediscover your why. When you remind yourself of why you started, it can reignite your passion and provide a fresh burst of motivation. To stay connected to your why, consider writing it down and placing it somewhere visible, perhaps on your desk, in your journal, or as a daily reminder on your phone. Visual reminders help keep your purpose at the forefront of your mind. You can even create a vision board, a collection of images and words that represent your deeper aspirations. This physical representation of your goals serves as a powerful reminder of what you're working toward. Another effective strategy is to revisit your why during moments of doubt. Ask yourself, why did I begin this journey? What is it that I truly want to accomplish? Sometimes, taking a step back and reflecting on your journey can provide the perspective needed to push through challenging moments. When you can tap into the emotions tied to your why, it's easier to find the strength to keep moving forward. Whether your why is to provide a better life for your loved ones, to leave a legacy, or to achieve personal growth, reminding yourself of this deeper purpose can keep you motivated even when the path gets tough. In addition, talking about your why with others can be a helpful way to reinforce it. Sharing your dreams and aspirations with supportive friends, family, or colleagues can give you a sense of accountability. When you vocalize your purpose and hear others encourage you to stay the course, it strengthens your resolve. Often just hearing someone else believe in your vision can reignite your own belief in it. Moreover, your why may evolve over time as you grow and experience new things. It's essential to periodically reassess your goals and the reasons behind them. As you achieve milestones and experience different parts of your journey, you might discover new layers of purpose. This evolving why keeps you engaged and invested, ensuring that your motivation remains fresh and aligned with your current vision. Lastly, never forget that your why can be a source of strength, not just in your successes, but also during your failures. When things don't go as planned, reconnecting with your purpose allows you to see failure not as the end, but as a stepping stone toward your ultimate goal. It's the fuel that helps you push through adversity and keep moving toward your dream. In sum, revisiting your why is a continual practice, something you should do regularly to ensure that your motivation remains high. When you reconnect with the deeper meaning behind your goals, you tap into a powerful force that can carry you through even the toughest times.